Good afternoon. Welcome to the Mystic Bohemian and all of that other stuff. When we're done, please have the courtesy to say thank you by leaving a comment. Any type of comment is fine. Hit that little like thing, thumbs up if you like it. And subscribe and hit the bell if you want to be notified about more of my videos. And I do personal readings, and my website link is on this page. I think it's stuck somewhere up in the picture, the photograph. But you can go to my webpage, which is bohemianelegance.com/mystic, but there is a link, or you can simply email me mystic@bohemianelegance.com. All right, Oracle cards, the High Priestess and Love. Well, it looks like you were in love with the High Priestess, a spiritual woman, intuitive. I'm gonna hazard a guess and say another water sign with that Queen of Cups up there. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, and if her sun sign isn't, then she has several water sign planets that would give her that. Either way, she's not happy. She's crying her heart out. Her heart is broken. And the High Priestess is... You know what you did wrong. What you need to explore is why you did it, because you really wanted to be in love. You really, underneath all the other happy horse shit, you wanted to be in a committed relationship with a loving woman. So don't be pointing fingers, some of you. Take a good hard look at how you did not treat her like your priestess, like your goddess. I hear one of you out there saying she was a tramp. Okay, not talking to you. Alrighty? Because I personally don't think there's ever a reason for cheating. So now you're single. She's up there crying. What's your next move? Do you want her back? Do you want to move forward? This spread, this is the current state of the union for you. This is what needs to be worked on, done, achieved, overcome. And this is the potential outcome depending on what is done here. These three cards are any past influence that may actually have bearing on the present situation. What we have here is, again, oh, this is the Queen of Coins on her head. What are you doing to these? Oh, wait a minute. I have the deck upside down. Sorry. I hate when I do that. The Queen of Coins on her head. The Knight of Coins moving forward. And the Queen of Swords. Really, you're such a busy boy. Okay, I'm going to want another deck to figure this one out. This is... For some of you, you had plans for the future. You had a path you wanted to follow with an earth sign woman. That would be Taurus or Capricorn or Virgo woman. And I mean, it's something you believed in. It's a dream you thought you were wanted together, and then suddenly you felt like it was happening too soon, I get, for a few of you. For some of you, it was her and not the idea of being in a permanent committed relationship, you felt imprisoned. So that one went south there, and that one went south up there. For some of you, it was all about the job. And while that is, necessary, appropriate, if you choose to do that, then you need to let the person in your relationship know that I don't have that, I won't have that, and you're important to me, but I won't have the time for you. I need to throw all of me into building my future. And there's the actual craftsman card of, he's got all those little pentacles, he's nailing them to the tree, carves them out, doing the job, not making a lot of money at this point, working toward a future goal, knowing things will get better. And this knight was trying to juggle the responsibilities of work, and for some of you, it was you were new and you needed to prove yourself. You needed to bust your ass. You needed to make your mark. You needed management to notice you, and to do that, you had to put in more than average, and it took up all your time. It cost you a relationship. Okay, for others of you, really, Laurel says for a few of you, the Queen of Swords, a fire queen, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, tried to warn you. She said, if you don't spend more time with her, it's over. Tried to tell you what you needed to do. She tried to tell you change had to happen or you were going to lose that woman. And it could have been a relationship of, just a committed relationship. It could have been a marriage. Whatever it is, it didn't work. Your commitment to your work didn't work for her. Rarely is it either party's fault. Generally, it's somewhere in the middle. Right, so that's the past. Now we know what you were doing. Current situation, you got the Nine of Wands. You have the Maiden of Air. You have the Ace of Wands. This is all about intellect. This is all about the planning and scheming and mission statement making and dreaming and outlining and the thought process and the communications that are all about business and enterprise and selling yourself. I hear some of them were very busy selling yourself, because once you sell yourself, the product sells. Nine of Wands. This is where you are right now. You're almost sealed the deal on a few things. There is a business opportunity coming that you've been hoping for. Dealing with the King of Wands, I think he's a bit of a prick. He's very exacting. But show him your worth, and this is unexpected income. There will be a raise, or for one or two of you who are trying to put together a startup, there will be some financing. It doesn't say a tremendous lot. It's just said unexpected. This card, however, is it's the Maiden of Wands. It's not in any other deck except this one. And if you can notice, these people don't have bodies anymore, or if they ever did, or they're multidimensional. This guy is asleep. You can think of them as the Graces, as the Muse, as dead relatives, as the Fae or fairies. But they are giving him information in his sleep, and you need to keep a dream journal, keep a pad of paper by your bed, listen to what they're telling you. And for those of you who have difficulty remembering your dreams, generally what happens is that during your day or the next couple of days, something will catch your attention, just something oddly out of the way, and why am I noticing that detail? Or somebody will bring a subject up 3 times, which normally doesn't belong in your conversation, like you live in Arizona and somebody's talking about sled dogs, okay? That's just an example. And when that thought comes in, or when that serendipitous event happens, you'll suddenly remember something, or be urged to do something, or act in a particular way for something. And that's this intuition coming in. So just flow with it. What is between you and your future? Not a whole hell of a lot that's wrong. You have the sun. Okay, nobody doesn't like the sun. The sun is happiness. The sun is joy. The sun is success. The sun is fulfilling your wishes, fulfilling your goals, coming for a place in the sun. It is all accompanied by the 6 of Pentacles, which can be earning your just rewards, doing a good job, getting it acknowledged for it. Sometimes there's a little boost up. Sometimes there's a little bit more money, a little helping hand. If you're trying to do a startup, that helping hand could be this investor person. He's a pain in the ass, but he is a wizard who will serve. This can also be grant money. The King of Swords is here. Do tell, what is this guy up to? Laurel says for some of you, he's a loan officer, or very few of you, he's a fire sign. And he's older, the mature man. So he's an older man, probably with gray or silver hair. And for those of you applying for a loan or having to do interview for a unique position, he's the one you have to please in order to get that 6 of Pentacles reward. And it doesn't have to be Laurel, a highfalutin position. Thank you, Laurel. She's a fucking funny girl. It can simply be that, you could work in a factory, and just being acknowledged as by someone who's going by, whether or not it's a foreman, whether it's not it's the owner of the company, this person is able to put you forth for acknowledgement and financial reward, or owns the company and can say, I don't know who that guy is, but you know what? I want to see him in my office because I like the way he does things. I may have another position for him. So, good. King of Swords. He is Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. And who is the Maiden of Hearts? Oh, do tell. Please do tell. A journey. Let me see this deck. And if I stop talking, I haven't gone comatose. I'm listening to what they say. Like, I was just talking and she was saying, change the deck, change the deck, change the deck. And I didn't, so I pulled another card. She's like, change the frigging deck. Yes, it's a rather irreverent relationship we have, but she is my baby sister. Okay, a journey. Hey, is anybody going to Vegas? There's a journey. And the dice. I'm going to roll the dice. It could also be in wanting to promote your product or your company or this startup, you actually have to travel to do it, because this is the journey card, and it's a steampunk era. Not that steampunk is an actual era, but you know what I mean. Old steam engine, and it's a gamble. And it's to a bigger sort of company, corporate. It's not a little, this is not mom and pop. This is not a single guy that you meet who just likes to invest in startups. Though be careful, some of them will present themselves as that when they actually have a whole big company behind them. And part of the test interview for you is to discern, or having done your homework before you go, that he is more than just what sits in front of you. And some of you will actually present these things to a corporation. The bear card is here. And for some of you, yeah, it's got that Papa Bear kind of energy. He wants to be protective. He wants to, like this idea, let's nurture it. Let's hold it like a child. Let's carefully feed it and have it grow. All right, the potential outcome is 6 of Cups, Temperance, 7 of Wands, and the 4 of Pentacles. Okay. Message. Someone from your past may be able to get you an interview in a place that you would like to be, but it's a whole big hairy pain in the ass to get it done. That's someone that you, from your past, she said for a few of you, literally a few, like 1 or 2, it does have to do with someone that you were in a romantic relationship with. For the others of you, it may be someone that you worked with or someone that was your neighbor. That's a message. That's people talking. And that's your new beginning. So you can reach out to this person, or they will be reaching out to you, and they will be helpful in getting your new beginning. And while I've said that, there are several people chafing at the bit, says Laurel. She says, wait your turn. Sit down and wait your goddamn turn. Okay, Laurel. Temperance. It's about patience. It's about before you can go forward, you need to balance your emotions. If you notice, there are 2 cups, and emotions are water. Water are emotions. And they're being poured back and forth, not to be spilled. Yes, there's plenty of backup water down here, but this is a sacred water. This is emotional content and people. You need to balance them both. Okay. The next card is the 5 of Wands. Yeah, this is where your mouth might get into trouble. Do not say things before you're completely out of the building and out of earshot of the camera. You know how to win this over. You know how to get this money that this guy's snacked up in his pocket. But you must use your knowledge. The bickering in the street, not really working for you. Look in this book of knowledge. Figure out where they've gone and how to get it. Whoa, right out of my body there. 4 of Pentacles. Building a foundation for your future. Yes, and there you are, the guy we're doing the reading for. Okay, you just... Laurel, you pulled on me so hard I almost fell out of my chair. Cut it out. Alright, for a few of you, you're going to be more than a little bit irritated that you can't be all who you can be. There are masks involved and alternate personalities, and if you normally walk around, work in a t-shirt with some worn out band logo on it and sneakers and ripped jeans or faded jeans. You might have to put a suit on. You might have to wear a dress shirt. You might have to act like a grown-up. Might have to clean up your act. It's irritating. You're irritated. The main man card is here, along with that masks and disguises that we wear. Sometimes they are necessary. When asked directly, answer openly. Really, Laurel. You have the keys to this. Here's the book. There's the key that opens the book. You are not in that cage. You can get what you want the way you want it, but you're going to have to do the work. And if that means shutting the fuck up and letting the person doing the interview do all the talking, then that's what you're going to have to do. The sun is what is offered as a reward for your adult behavior, and a pretty woman, and a choice of paths. Okay. I think that about sums it up for you guys. I hope this was helpful. Do remember to leave a comment, please.